Hey, I'm Jay, and I have a story to tell. Okay, so today I thought I would do a rather shorter video about a dream that I had. A pretty short and insignificant dream, but a kind of interesting dream nonetheless. Fate and my kids, dementia, innovation, exploration, and hope. Alright, let's get started. Devin, Will, Preston, Taven, and I were going on a trip to EB's. We're going out to a nearby deli one day called EB's. They left early in the morning and traversed the winding streets of the neighborhood we were in at the time to get to the small little deli. So we started off walking to EB's, but they were quite the long walk away. But that was okay, as it wasn't an impossible walk. However, unfortunately, after all that walk, it was closed. But what did make it pretty bad was that when we got there, EB's was closed. Fortunately, there was a small convenience store beside it that was open, and they all went in and got various snacks of different varieties. However, they were determined to return to EB's once it opened later that day. The only thing open in the strip mall it was located in was a small convenience store, where I personally got some spicy Cheetos, and everyone else got their own little trinkets and other food items. Anyways, we started walking back to our neighborhood, but we were still determined to get our EB's, so we made a pact that in 30 minutes from that time, we would return to the same spot that we met in the morning and go back up to EB's. So, as by the time we got home, it was a 30-minute wait before we set off again. So they returned back to the house and went about their own devices. However, Innovation set out to a barn that was behind that house, and I set my phone alarm clock. But you see, I was determined to not have to make that walk twice. So I went into my barn, which was larger than it is in real life, and was also an old farm-style barn, and began putting together various pieces of scrap. By the time they were set to return to the restaurant, she had put together a fully functioning little cart, complete with a motor and other amenities. And I got out some wood in the little cart, and most importantly, the engine of a self-propelled lawnmower. And they strapped them all together and built a very slow, very underpowered go-kart. We then all met up together and set off for EB's once again, except for I was in my cart. And going there was a lot more fun. So they began to return to the restaurant, only in a much more joyous fashion, as the rest surrounded a procession around the little cart. It couldn't go very fast, but they all enjoyed riding on the back of it, taking turns and flying down hills as fast as it could possibly go, without losing its wheels. When they returned to the restaurant at about midday, they were joyous to find that the owners were giving away the rest of their food that would have gone bad over the succeeding Sunday. And when we got there, we were extremely lucky, as we got there right as they were about to close, and they were giving away free food and drink that would have spoiled over the Sunday that would be to follow. So, we all got our food and were eating it beside the picnic table. We were talking mostly. So they gathered as much as they could carry, then settled down in the picnic table in front of the place. Everything was going perfectly until Innovation had a pull to look behind her for one reason or another. Looking over my shoulder and over everyone else's shoulder, and that's when I noticed it. A storm was coming. Back there, a storm had been forming, and it was nearly about to hit. She alerted the rest and began to leave on her own, through a wheat field that connected the parking lot of the restaurants to the neighborhood from which they had came.
And we didn't have enough time to get home. I brought this up to my friends, and then as they were putting their trash away, I just tucked mine in the small trunk of the car and sped off as fast as I could go. I had had quite a head start, but my friends were catching up to me, as my cart was pretty underpowered. A crack of thunder rumbled in the distance as we all headed off back to our homes.
In the golden grass, the rain hit like a ton of bricks, and innovation was never happier to have storage and an umbrella.
Ah, stupid rain. Oh, wait a second. I'm dry. Oh yeah, I've got an umbrella. Jacob wins again. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video and for making the journey. What's up, compadres? I hope you all enjoyed this video. It might just seem like a regular weekly upload right after. And for making the journey over to this, my new channel, Studio 88. And yeah, thanks for watching. And God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Anyways, God bless y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.